Oh.
Who's that?
What kind of car is that?
Acura ZDX.
It's very nice.
Well, thank you.
Acura ZDX.
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 Mm-hmm.
It's nice.
Well, we're actually reviewing it, so you can check us out. GT Garage Talk on YouTube.
Throw her a magnet.
I would, except I can't. Hey, Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there's Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
And we are in the most luxurious version of the Chevy Blazer, if you don't count the Cadillac Lyriq, and the 2024 Acura ZDX Type S. How does this performance EV cross co-branding with General Motors and Honda fit our family of three? All that and more. Stay tuned. All right, Holly. This one's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because we've got bad weather coming, so we're filming a little earlier than we normally do in our cycle of having vehicles. But we've kind of
but not less driving in it,
right. We kind of already have had this vehicle before, sort of.
Yeah.
We had the Honda Prologue, which is a platform mate to this vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
We have not yet had the Chevy Blazer or the Cadillac Lyriq, the two vehicles that GM actually makes for themselves. But this being a co-developed vehicle with General Motors, it's a little less Acura, a little more GM. My question to you is, what are your thoughts on the look of this Acura GM hybrid thing?
So I'm going to be real open and honest with you here.
Okay.
Okay. Because I know when you get cars, you look at them from every angle, you scope, whatever.
True story.
That's a true story. I have driven about 30 miles in this car today, just today, running a bunch of errands. And the first time I saw this car, I was on the phone for work, grabbing my purse and all of my crap because I'm running late for an appointment. You had the door open for me. I rushed in. Thankfully, this car is like easy enough to just like get in and drive, which I did. You had running for me. I got in and drove it. And at my appointment, the girl's like, "Did you get a new car?" And I was like, "Yes, no, yes." And then I explained to her what we did. And she's like, "Oh, well, it's cute. It's like an SUV, right?" And I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess, because to me, like, just in my state of mind, doing everything, running errands, doing all of the things that you do, I didn't clock it as an SUV. And even when, I mean, I have now since gotten out, looked, done the once around and to do the review or whatever, I clocked it that it was blue, but I still have a hard time clocking it as an SUV from the shape outside.
What would you clock it as?
Hatchback.
Okay, more like a wagon? Station wagon?
Yeah, kind of more the shape of a station
It's
wagon.
funny that you bring that up because one of my peers that recently had this exact one just posted his article on it asking if it gave hearse vibes.
Okay, yeah.
Does it give hearse vibes?
I don't think hearse vibes, but maybe Beetle. Not like a Beetle car.
Oh.
What kind of car is that?
Acura ZDX.
It's very nice.
Well, thank you.
Acura ZX.
ZDX.
ZDX. It's nice.
Well, we're actually reviewing it, so you can check us out. GT Garage Talk on YouTube.
Throw her a magnet.
GT Garage Talk.
I need to.
Oh, you missed.
Well, that was a first.
It's not the first time that we've been stared down, though.
No. But definitely proof that it's giving premium, cool.
Oh, for sure. And the color is very bright.
Yes.
It's not the blue I would choose, you know. It's a bright royal blue. But it is different. But it is different than anything that's on the road.
I have to ask. I've asked you off camera, now I have to ask you on camera. Thoughts of, we've got black paint on the roof, blue paint down the side. silver paint down low where there's typically like black paint. What are your thoughts to the lots of paint colors going on outside?
I like it because I like I like it to be different. I like it to look different. I like it to be broken up. It's different from anything on the road. But when you said that you wish that bottom panel was black, I was like, ooh, yeah, that might just be like a little bit of a slicker, more luxury.
But, I mean, obviously it's got some sort of appeal that someone actually told us to roll down our windows. They wanted to talk about it so badly.
Yeah. Well, I do like the silver stripe that's like right here and then the different color roof. I do like that for sure. I like the stripe on the bottom too, but now you made me want more.
Yeah. Thoughts on the grill up front with the lighting around?
I do like the grill, but it looks like a little mustache.
Okay.
With the pointy lip.
Okay. I was thinking more of a shield. That's what Acura likes to call it. It's like a shield.
Yep, that's not what it looks like. It looks like a mustache.
What about the check marks on the lights?
It makes it look like a mustache. I do like it. I do like it. And then I do like around the grill that you have the light that goes around it too. So from the front, and this is an EV, so it does look like an EV from the front, but I just think it looks so slick, like not having like the grill on the grill.
Okay. What are your thoughts now moving inside?
I like it.
Yeah?
Like I said, it was easy to just like jump in and go, which I can appreciate. I even like hooked up my phone, listened to my podcast. I was driving 30 miles, but hooked up my podcast on the go. That was nice. I like the contrast of the colors. I really just, I can't say it enough that I think that using different color tones in a car makes it feel more luxury every single time.
And almost nary a stitch of gloss black plastic.
Almost.
The only gloss black are where you're actually going to be touching buttons. But yes, we've got buttons there. Heated, ventilated seats with multiple different ways to adjust them. You can adjust the bolsters, the cushion. Luckily, both of us have memory settings.
Yeah. And there's a head-up display.
Yes.
Although this is probably adjustable. It feels like it's fuzzy.
Yeah, so head-up display controls are over there or right here. And you can adjust brightness, rotation.
It looks like I'm looking at it cross-eyed. You know those pictures that you couldn't see? Yeah, that's how it's making my eyes look.
And then we've got a full digital screen behind the steering wheel here. You already alluded to Apple CarPlay, which you don't get in the Chevy version of this. So that's very nice.
Which the Chevy version of this?
The Blazer EV.
We haven't driven that.
You haven't, I have. Yeah, we're still waiting on one. So, Chevy. But, like you said, I think there could be no greater compliment than the fact that you were able just to hop in it without reading the owner's manual and go. Because there's a lot to do with this one. There are multiple drive modes. There's an adjustable suspension that I just heard toot at us because it's an air ride suspension. We'll talk about how that performs here in a little bit. Multiple ways you can adjust the seats. There's a lot of customization here, but it's also familiar and easy to become accustomed to.
It is.
Thoughts on the steering wheel? It's a GM steering wheel, so it's...
Does it do the...
We got Super Cruise. I won't make you Super Cruise this one. Go check out our GMC Acadia video. That's the most recent time I made her do Super Cruise.
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Maybe. I still don't trust it.
But, then we've got, again, no gloss black, really. We've got different tones and textures, but really nice. And then pass-through down here.
Pass-through down here.
Is it easy for you to get to even with your seat
this one is.
forward?
Yes.
Okay. And then, Tucker, how much space do you have back there?
Pretty good.
Yeah? Which, I guess, what can we talk about now, bud?
Bringing my child safety seat.
And just how much room and amenities we have back there, and then we'll talk rear cargo. Whew, it's cold, y'all. It's actually freezing here in Texas, but the back seat is a nice place to be in the Acura ZDX. I have Nice amenities like peasant blockers built into the rear doors back here. I have the Bang & Olufsen sound system speakers here in the door. Same mixed use of materials back here. Really like that. Plenty of legroom, which we'll talk more about here in a second, but absolutely don't need to move the seat forward. Air vents on the back of the center console, which when it finally does get warm here in Texas, that's not my favorite for actually getting air to a rear-facing car seat here, but tri-zone climate controls right here. Heated outboard seats, so that is a nice touch. Reclining, sort of, outboard seats. There's upright, there's reclined, so not that much. 60-40 split bench. We do have a fold-down armrest here, and then we have some additional USB-C power, plus a household-style plug. Storage on the back of both front seats. Decent overall amenities back here. It is a very nice, very comfortable back seat, and I still do get a view out of the panoramic roof. Slide that open for when we're putting in Tucker's child safety seat, which I guess I should go ahead and get. His Graco Extend-A-Fit child safety seat. This is the same one he rode in when he was rearward facing, and look at that. The luxuries of a ground-up EV is lots of capacity and passenger space here in the first and second rows. Don't need to move the front seat forward at all, and I really like that about EVs. Go ahead and turn this around, and before I scoot this back, I do want to talk about the child lower latches here for child seats. Only on the 2 outboard seats, but they are covered by these hard plastic covers that stay attached, so you don't have to worry about losing them over the life of owning a vehicle, which I've always wondered, what do y'all do? Since I only had these cars for a week, put them in the center console, and that's fairly easy to keep up with. As far as getting to these lower latches, thanks to those covers and the big opening it allows, lots of room, lots of space in here for me to get in and tighten this down. As we come up to the back of the vehicle to talk about cargo capacity, this is an electronically releasing power-operated rear hatch that does expose the large cargo area back here in the back. And I will go ahead and say there is additional storage hiding underneath the cargo floor, though you can't lower that down or anything. You can expand the cargo capacity with the push of a button right here with an electronic release to fold the 60-40 split bench seat down. And I do like how the passenger side is the 40%, giving me the full 60% of what is left unused by Tucker's child safety seat to expand the cargo space. So I like that a whole lot. I cannot power lift it back into place. I'll have to go around the vehicle to do that, but decent amounts of cargo space back here. And now I have a little bit of a reach to get to the top tether over here. I'll go ahead and pull that out and tighten it into place. I will go ahead and show you. It doesn't look like we're going to be doing any long-term damage to the seating material. We're not pinching it in any way, but I'm going to have to tighten this down two-handed when I put the camera down. But suffice it to say, fairly easy to install child seats here in the ZDX. And then coming to me, I've got a now nice amount of headroom underneath the power operating hatch. It isn't too low, so that makes it very nice and easy, and I can close it with the push of a button, all of which I like a lot. So very impressed with the back seat. Tri-zone climate control with controls back there, heated outboard seats, and from the way back, you can make the seats fold down with the push of a button. So you can get more space back there. But this being an EV first platform, tons of space in the second row, like limo-like legroom back there, sitting behind myself. How does it drive as we get onto the historic brick streets of downtown Tyler, Texas? Tucker, how's your wobbly head back there?
It's a little wobbly.
Yeah. Holly, what are your thoughts?
This is very smooth.
Yeah, we've got the biggest bump coming up right now. We just watched a Chevy truck hit it.
I didn't feel it at all.
Yeah?
Did you feel it?
Not really. I heard it.
Just a little tiny bit of a jiggle, but usually it's jarring.
again, that goes to the fact that this is on an air ride adjustable suspension. So it really is. We've been in SUVs where we're one of the last vehicles we had was a body on frame SUV with an air ride suspension, and it was firm.
Yeah.
This ain't that.
No, this is not that at all.
This is fair.
And it's also not floaty.
Yeah. So I mean, it's jiggling us a little now that we get here, but there's only so much you can do. But yes, it rides very well.
These are really rough streets.
Yes. And given that this is an EV first platform, it's not like something that has to do double duty. They were able to put the wheels really far out, which again helps with the smooth ride feeling.
Yeah.
And then the battery, being the heaviest thing in this vehicle, being down below us, also gives us a more planted feeling in this. So, thoughts on visibility? Can you see out of it well?
Yeah, the visibility has been good. You do have the video camera up here,
which you typically switch off just because it takes some getting used to. But lastly, I gotta ask, how's the power? Does it feel sluggish? Does it feel quick? What are your thoughts driving it around, scooting around town?
It feels quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This is the Type S. Do you know what that stands for?
Sport?
Yes.
Sporty?
Yes. Does it feel?
It does feel sporty.
Yeah. Does it feel like a race car?
No, it doesn't feel like a race car.
Yeah.
A fast hearse. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think it gives hearse vibes.
And then we've said for a long time, EVs make great luxury vehicles. Acura is a mid-tier luxury brand. Does this feel like a great luxury car? All things considered, the total package.
I feel like this is a very comfortable car. I feel like it's probably at an affordable rate based on the features that it has. But I don't know what the rate is.
Okay.
So I could be disappointed in that.
Are you ready for that?
Sure.
First, we got to talk economy. We can't talk fuel economy, so to speak. You already said you put 30 miles on it today. It's been driven 43.1 miles, and we're averaging 2.5 miles per kilowatt hour. This one, oddly enough, it is a 2024 model. Must have been a late 2024 model. It doesn't even have 1,000 miles on it yet. So lifetime, it's getting 2.2 miles per kilowatt. I don't know what those other drivers have done to it. Tucker, I would give you the window sticker, except it's on my phone. So, Holly, what do you feel the MSRP of this one is?
Only two guesses.
Only
this
two
time.
guesses this time? Oh, 53.
No.
Ugh.
You way undershot it.
Way undershot it.
Remember.
78?
Much closer.
Okay.
$76,450 for this one.
Okay.
Given that you way undershot it.
Yeah, I have a feeling because you gave me a look.
Yeah.
76 is a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's really comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it's not worth $76,000. I'm just saying when you get into the $76,000 range, there are other options.
Which is true,
that I may
but
choose.
this does check a lot of boxes for us.
It does.
Head-up display. Memory seats not only for you, but for me.
No massage seats, though.
Yes.
Look,
Heated and
at
ventilated.
76, there are some massage seats available.
Rear sunshades. Rear climate. Rear heated seats. Plenty of room.
Is it a power hatch?
Yes.
Is that a hatch?
Yes. So it does check a lot of boxes for us. But
it does. It does.
To your point, yes, for 76, there are many other options. There are gas-powered options that could go a little bit further. This being the sporty model does sacrifice some range. Probably not on our shopping list.
Probably not.
Okay. But still, very nice.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very
Good effort from Acura. Maybe not a great fit for us, the life stage that we're at. Not like we're going to stretch things to make it happen, but definitely worth a cross shop.
Definitely a look if you're looking in that range.
And there you go. If you want to know more from Holly, what she's reading, what she's driving, what she's writing about, that's what I was trying to say.
Reading.
Go follow her on Facebook and Instagram.
Nothing. I don't have time to read.
At Female Consumer. You can find all things GT Garage Talk at GT Garage Talk. Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, you name it. all at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. Find links to everything we do from there. As for us, in the 2024, very similar to 2025, Acura ZDX Type S. So nice it got somebody to pull over and ask us what we were driving. Until next time, gearheads.
Bye.